Hey guys, I'm Ryan Mccabe. I'm one of the co-founders of Ocoos.com, and we believe that small businesses can grow through great technology. After founding the company in 2012, we built a team of 9 awesome people, and since then, we've developed a product that we think can really bring small businesses into the modern age. So what does that mean? Well, we developed a product that really gives the small business a complete online solution, from the front-end interaction with the consumer all the way to the back office cloud tools to make their business run better and more efficiently online. We're going to go ahead and dig right into what we have right here. And the first thing you do when you go to Ocoos.com is you register and you create your homepage and your services. So we have an example of a homepage for a massage therapy company on Ocoos. You can see it's got everything that the consumer needs to interact with that company. Anything from the latest update they have, the ability to ask questions, to get turn-by-turn directions to their place of business, as well as their About Us, Contact an Hour, and their recent blog post. The next thing you do after registering on Ocoos is you create a service. You can create as many unique services as you like. So we're going to go ahead and go into a service page, and all these pages are unique with their own unique URLs. They can get as detailed they want as the descriptions. They can upload documents, whether it be questionnaires, liability waivers that the consumer needs to sign off on, as well as videos, consumer reviews, and then the company info that may have landed on this page from the search engine somewhere. So this is all the front-end experience. You know, it's not that much different than what people are doing. We do give them the ability to see live scheduling online, where they can actually schedule an appointment, place the order, pay with their credit card, and fill the whole transaction. But where we differentiate is our ability to bring together the front end with the back office software. So now we're going to go ahead and we've logged into this company's dashboard where they see everything they need to do to manage their company. The first thing you see is a quick snapshot of your company. You've got analytics on how well you're performing online. You see each service as well as your homepage, the number of hits. You can filter that by time. You can also update all your social media from here, your Ocoos page, Facebook, Twitter, and we give you some kind of hints and tips on better ways to market yourself online. So imagine somebody books you online. The first thing you need to do is you need to act on that booking. So you can see here that we have 100 bookings and 2 bookings that require action. We go ahead and click on those, and it's going to take us straight to our Manage Bookings page. This is where it's going to give us detailed information about our clients and the actual service that was booked. From here, we can manage everything that we have going on. We can view documents that the consumer's filled out. We can see, we can take notes on that consumer on a unique basis that will be saved to that consumer later. But the main thing is here is that when that consumer books online, we take all their information, all the sales information, and integrate it into our CRM for sales. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump to our Customers tab. And you're going to see how this online booking has now populated my CRM, as well as congregated with everyone else who's booked with me. So now you have the ability to come in here, if somebody calls you can search them by name, you can search them by the date and time that the services take place, or even by the service. By clicking on individual customers, you can see the history of messaging, history of receipts, and the history of notes that you've taken per customer. What's unique is that it's the ability to go online and offline. So you can see here we have a simple add button. So if somebody walks into your place of business, you can add that customer directly to the CRM. So now your online and offline CRMs are talking to each other. The next thing we want to talk about is the Sales tab. Very similar data. All online sales coming right in there and generating this graph for you that you can filter by date and time, service, and as well as online and offline. Gives you more information as far as invoicing and the ability to add offline sales. One big thing that we've noticed with small businesses is the ability to manage their own page. So we give them that ability that they don't have to call anyone to update anything they have. Simply go to their page manager where they can create their own new services, edit pre-existing ones, as well as create blogs. Biggest thing you do right now to drive business to your small business is blog. So you come in here, simple platform that lets you create blogs, and it leads right back to everything. So we like to say that we create a big circular movement. You know, somebody looks online and goes into your back office, and it really gives small businesses the ability to manage themselves with this modern consumer. I know I'm short on time, so I'm going to go ahead and go over the pricing. It'll take a couple seconds. Right now, we're shifting our model. It's going to be 1 month free when you sign up. Thereafter, it's $25 a month to get you everything you see here. We're doing some gamification with that to help you add extra time onto that.
So 5 minutes for Q&A.
Yeah.
So you mentioned gamification at the end. Is that really necessary for businesses though? Is there really going to need that? They don't really need that kind of incentive, I guess, more for the services. I mean, what's the reason behind gamification for a business?
One of our, I guess, bigger challenges. So the question was, why are we going into gamification concept if we're really focused on businesses? One of our biggest challenges is engagement. We're asking micro businesses, one-person massage companies, personal trainers to get off of this paperwork, bring their whole business into one integrated place on the cloud, something that's extremely obscure for them. And we're not getting enough engagement. We're actually changing our whole entire business. How do we bring gamification to a point system where they want to upload all their clients, upload all your sales, start really taking advantage of this platform in real life side, and all can make it more efficient, and it's not this like scary thing that you can envision.
You kind of created another layer beyond just what Google does and a website does. Like, have you considered functional search or just being a general search? Because any business can put a profile up, but you kind of like what's different than just putting a website up and people finding it on Google, other than the CRM system which you could outsource as well to environment.
I think our main goal is we see everybody out there that's trying to build together a solution, right? So you're going to this place and getting CRM, you're going here and getting a financial system, you're using Hootsuite to manage your social media and all that. So that's very overwhelming to a small business. They barely understand Facebook. So telling them that all these things exist is just crazy. So we try to just bring it all in one place where you can take it piece by piece if you want to, but the system overall is much better.
Is this all do it yourself or a support services?
So that's not a model that we have now as far as payment. Because we're just getting started, we've got about 400 plus service providers in the system now. We can be very hands-on. And we have a lot of partnerships with chambers where we do something called VIP registration. If you come through a partner organization, we actually help you onboard the company, maybe create your logo or something that you need. In the future, to scale, if we have 10,000, 20,000 service providers using this, we'd have to create a model where maybe it's $250 to help onboard your company. We'd have to think of a whole new department.
Is your service integrated with a service payment like a Square or something like that?
Not currently. So one thing we're working on now is the ability to add offline sales, and together with that, take credit card information. So if somebody would come into your office today and want to schedule an appointment with you, you'd actually have to pull up your site and they would do it right there in front of you, which is totally fine. Maybe you can do that yourself. But we want the ability for them to just take a credit card, look at it, type or swipe.
How do you come up with the $25? How do you use that? Does something make sense, or is that based on your cost?
Well, I wouldn't say it's so much based on cost yet, because if it was based on cost, it'd probably be $1,000 a subscription. But no, it's a comparative cost. So we've looked at other people out there, we've seen what they have. Some people pay $25 for a CRM or a QuickBooks or whatever it is. But we want it to be at that level, so they look at that and it's comparable. Hey, I can do this. We kind of get a lot more. I will note that's not the only way we make money. We also make 4.9% on transaction. So some of that money goes back to the credit card agency, and we keep the gap in there in the middle.
So I think it's a great idea. You've clearly done a lot of work, and I know you're in the beginning stages, but later on, have you thought about kind of taking advantage of all of this incredibly revealing user data that you've collected? Like, for example, the massage. What if you know that one user gets a massage after you send them 2 messages, almost automatically? What if you know that they get a massage on the 3rd of every month, so maybe you can do something, give them a coupon to pull them in for the 15th of every month? This could really allow you to get the most out of every single customer. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, we have thought about it, but we see that a little bit out. Right now, we're focused more on how do we automate the operations so the business itself can be more efficient. 2 days after the booking happens, automate follow-up. So all you have to do is go. red light reminder you haven't updated your social media in more than a week. Like really automating the processes so they can be more efficient. It's a lot more to make small businesses or micro businesses more efficient.
Two questions about the branding. So you've got obviously the branding up at the top. Can they get rid of that on their site so that it doesn't say Ocoos? And also, can they get their own domain name that doesn't say Ocoos in it?
Good question. So he asked about the branding. That came up a lot early on, and we actually recently just released this thing where it hides the branding on your homepage. We do have the branding on your services, and that's because we currently have a concept of a marketplace, and there has to be search and location. So I can go ahead and click browse for the marketplace page. But yeah, currently we don't offer domains yet. But I guess that's time, so appreciate it.